Mr. President, yesterday we recognized the people in the country of Taiwan, and I did not mention my family and my wife. And the reason I didn't is I was self-censoring. And the reason I was self-censoring was because of a tweet that went out a few weeks ago that called into question whether or not members on my side of the aisle ought to be referencing their Asian relatives, specifically Asian wives, during floor debate on certain issues. And that left a bit of it stung. It left a bit of a mark on this side of the aisle. Many of us have Asian relatives, and we often mention them when we feel it's appropriate. So love for our family, number one. Context, number two. And thirdly, it's an open door to people who might not approach me or other members if we didn't mention that. It's an open door. I mentioned yesterday that I was honored to be invited to help Secretary Wyman accept that gift of tens of thousands of masks from the government of Taiwan. I wouldn't have been part of that had they not known my background and my family's background. And it's been effective. Asian Americans come to me when they want bills sponsored, when they have questions about amendments, when they just want to talk, because we have that in common. I don't want to trivialize it, but it's a conversation starter. It makes me a friendly face that they can come to. So for those three reasons, I think it's most appropriate and very beneficial that people know our backstory.
Mr. President, if you don't mind, I'd like to read a short passage from President Obama's most recent book, A Promised Land.
Please proceed.
We were all accustomed to running the obstacle course necessary to be effective inside of a predominantly white institution. We'd grown skilled at suppressing our reactions to minor slights, ever ready to give white colleagues the benefit of the doubt, remaining mindful that all but the most careful discussions of race risked triggering in them a mild panic. Mr. President, this is how he felt while being the President of the United States, arguably one of the most powerful people in the world. And this is how many of us feel here in the legislature as well. Not nearly as powerful, but the experiences are similar.